Hello students, how are you? Are you safe at home? Right. Okay children, today I am going to start revision about exercise 5.2. Right children, in the yesterday class, so we have learned intersecting the lines. So intersecting lines means the two lines are intersected. So the two lines are meet at point. So intersected at point. Okay. So the point is called the point of intersection. Point of intersection. When the two lines are intersected at one point, that point is called a point of intersection. The two intersecting lines have a common point. So these are the intersecting lines. Okay, next children, if the one line cuts two or more lines at distinct points. Suppose this one line and one more line. These are two parallel lines. Okay. So one line is cuts the two lines. So at distinct points. So this line is called a very good. So this is a transversal. A line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. So not only these two, so three lines are more than two lines. So one line cuts at distinct points. So that line is called a transversal. Whenever the two lines are intersected, so there some angles are formed or not? Yes. So here angles are formed. So here how many angles formed here? So here 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that 5, 6, 7, 8. So a line that cuts two or more lines at a distinct point is called a transversal. Here 8 angles are formed. So that angles are what? Some angles are lying outside, some angles are lying in the inside of the lines. So let us check. So what about these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here this 1 corresponds to 5, 2 corresponds to 6, 3 corresponds to 7, 4 corresponds to 8. So that angles are called corresponding angles. Okay, what are they? Corresponding angles are the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are angle 1 corresponds to angle 5 and angle 2 corresponds to, yes, angle 2 corresponds to angle 6 and next 2. So what are they? So how many corresponding angles? Here angle 1, angle 5, angle 2, angle 6, angle 3, angle 7. Next angle 4 and angle 8. So angle 3, angle 7 and angle 4 and angle 8. So these are the corresponding angles. And next, right, children. So some of the angles are, yes, inside angles. Inside angles are called interior angles. Okay, if one transversal cuts the two lines, so the corresponding angles, interior angles, and alternative interior angles. Okay, so corresponding same angles are which are on the same sides of the angles are equal. Let us check first. We have seen the corresponding angles. What are the interior angles? Interior angles means inside the angles. Which are interior angles? Yes, the interior angles are angle 3 and angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. These are interior angles. What about exterior angles? Outside. Okay, exterior angles are exterior angles are angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. So which angles are outside of the lines are called exterior angles. Which angles are lie inside of the angles are called interior angles. So observe, so here in this what are the alternative interior angles? Alternative interior. So these are interior. Alternative means, so yes. So angle 3 and angle 6. Angle 4 and alternative interior angles. So the alternative interior angles are angle 3 and angle 6 and angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 and angle 5. Right. And one more angles are there. What are they? The pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles, these are interior angles, same side of the transversal. So it is a transversal. Same side means, so that is left side or right side or below the transversal or above the transversal. Same side of the transversal. Yes, 3 and 5. Right? 4 and 6. Okay, na children? So, a transversal consider two parallel lines or two or more lines at distinct points. Okay, na? So, their corresponding angles are equal and the interior angles are equal, alternative interior angles are equal, exterior angles are equal, and the same side of the same side of the pair of interior angles are equal. Is it clear, children? Right. Okay. So this is very very important, ma. So you have to remember what is a transversal. So how many angles are formed? Which angles are equal? Everything you have to remember. Right. So and not only that, come to the exercise. Exercise 5.2. So first one, state the property that is used in each of the following statement. So here, so it is the transversal cuts the parallel lines. So here two transversals are given. So here some angles are formed that are 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here AB is the two lines and these two lines are transversal lines. Here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 angles. So remember here the same side of the transversal. These corresponding angles are there now, angle 1 and angle 5. So same side of the transversal, but these angles having the different vertices. These are having the different vertices. So that may be above or below. Okay, no? But they have the different vertices. Observe here, this angle 1 having one vertices, one vertex, and angle 5 having one more vertex. These having the different vertices. Right. So in this problem, what he has given, state the property. So which property is used? So which property? First one, so if A is parallel to B, A is parallel to B, then angle 1 is equal to angle 5. So observe here, A and B are two parallel lines. So this symbol is parallel. Okay. So A is parallel to B. If angle 1 is equal to angle 5, tell me, so why angle 1 is equal to angle 5? Very good. Corresponding angles are same side of the corresponding angles are equal. Okay, na? So the corresponding angles, angle 1 and angle 5, both are equal. Why? Because corresponding angles property. Okay, right. second one. If angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Angle 4 is equal to angle 6. So this tell me. So if A is parallel to B, angle 4 is equal to angle 6. So where these angles are lying? These angles are lying in the inside of the lines. So these are alternative interior angles. So these two angles are lying above the transversal and below the transversal. These are alternative. So which property here? Alternative interior angles. So alternative interior angles. So that's why angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Next, if angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. So tell me these two are forms 180 degrees. Yes. Why? So why? Because the two interior angles are lie on the same side of the transversal that are equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because the angles are same side of the transversal. So that's why angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. Right, children? Second one also given in the adjoining figure. Identify pair of corresponding angles. What are the corresponding angles? Same one more. In the textbook he has given the A and B are two parallel lines. C is a transversal. Angle 1 to angle 8. So 8 angles given. Which are the corresponding angles? What are the pairs of alternative interiors? And the pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. What are the vertical opposite angles? Everything you have to do. Right. Next, third one also given. Find the unknown angles. PQ are the two parallel lines and one transversal first. There some angles form. So find that angles. You have to find their E, F, A, B, C, D. So already there at 125 degrees. Yes, you may use their vertically opposite angles property. Why? Because one of the if the two lines curves the vertical opposite angles are equal. Suppose like this is there 125. What about this angle? 125. So use their vertically opposite angles property. Right. Next fourth one, find the value of x in each of the following figures. L is parallel to M. So here two lines given, two parallel lines, one transversal plus T, that is del M, 110 degrees. So here what is the angle of x? Yes, very good. X is equal to 110 degrees or 70? Yes, 70 degrees. So this angle is 110. So what about this one? These two adjacent angles are supplementary, na? 110 degrees plus 70 is equal to 180. So here 70 degrees. This is 70. This why? Because alternative interior angles are equal. So that's why angle x is equal to how much? 70 degrees. Okay, na children? Right. Next to fifth one also. See. So everything I am giving the idea here. So how to solve the problems? So everything is you have to do. Right. In the given figure, the arms of the two angles are parallel. If angle ABC is equal to 70 degrees, then find. So here the figure is given, that is so and A at B 70 degrees. So it is C, D, G, E, F. Okay, in the given figure, the arms of the two angles are parallel. So if angle ABC is equal to 70 degrees, then find angle DGC, angle DEF. So what you have to find here? Angle DGC. So this angle you have to find and angle DEF. DEF you have to find. So listen here. AB is parallel to ED. DE. So here AB line is parallel to DE. Okay. So then AB is parallel to DE and the next BC is parallel to BC is parallel to degrees. Angle ABC 70 degrees. This angle is equal to angle DGC or not? Yes, why? Because these are the two parallel lines. But here if you observe, this is a transversal. If you extend this line, so observe these are the two parallel lines now. So this line you have to consider as a transversal. Okay. So this transversal cuts the two parallel lines. So then 70 degrees. This angle C. Yes, it is also equal to 70 degrees. Why? Because the corresponding angles are equal. So that's why angle DGC is equal to 70 degrees. Is it clear, children? Right. So next, observe here, and BC is parallel to EF. BC is parallel to EF. Angle DGC is equal to 70 degrees. Then angle DEF is equal to how much? So observe here, BC line is parallel to EF. So that means these two are the two parallel lines. Here one line is cuts. So that line is a transversal. Which is the transversal here? Yes, this D is a transversal here. DC. Okay. So observe, this is a transversal of these two parallel lines. Then angle G is 70 degrees. What about angle D? Yes, it is also 70 degrees. Why? Because corresponding angles. Remember always, these corresponding angles have different vertices. But here, the same side of the so transversal of corresponding angles are equal. Okay, now? Is it clear, children? Right. Remember, the corresponding angles are maybe above or below or left side or right side. Okay, na? So here this is a corresponding angles. You have seen previously. These are the corresponding angles. Okay, na? So we have seen this order. So like that I have taken here angle DGC is equal to 70. Angle DEF is equal to 70 degrees. Right, children? Very good. So next come to the last one, sixth problem. In the given figures below, decide whether L is parallel to M. So observe, so some L is parallel to M, we have to check this one. So here L and M are two parallel lines and L is a transversal. Here 120 degrees and 44 degrees. This L is parallel to M. So this line L is parallel to M. So that one you have to check. Why? Because so tell me why? So same side of the interior angle is not 126 44. So it gives 170 degrees. So that means this L is not parallel to M. Okay, na? Right. So observe the second one. Second one 75, 75. So these are alternative. Yes, these are 75, 75. This is also not equal to M. So and third one observe. Third one what he given. So M is parallel and L is a transversal. 57 degrees and 123 degrees. Observe. So 123 degrees and 57 degrees. Yes, it is equal to 180 degrees. So same side of the transversal, the angles are equal to supplementary 180 degrees. Na? So this one, only third one is L is parallel to M. So remaining, so you have to check the two lines are not parallel. Okay, children. So up to now you have seen what is mean by a transversal, what is the point of intersection, how the point of intersection formed in the intersecting lines. Okay, children. So if you have any doubts, please come to the live interaction. Why? Because this chapter is very, very important. So you have to do each and every problem. So example problems, so exercise problems, everything you have to solve. You don't ignore any problem. So, okay, children, what I said, you got clarity now? Okay, children, thank you.